I've been feeling like.
Hey guys, Vizzello here. After that September Direct, the Nintendo Switch's future has gotten much brighter. We saw games like Animal Crossing, Luigi's Mansion, and Isabelle and Smash. But today I want to look past that and talk more about 2019 and what I want to see from it. To be more specific, I want to discuss third-party games I want to see debuted on the Switch next year. It's most likely we aren't getting these 3 games this year simply just because I think it's pretty late in the year to get an announcement for 2018, but then again, you never know. Of course though, before I get into my opinion, please comment yours below. Since my channel is really small, every comment matters to me. So starting off the list, the first third-party game I would want to see on the Switch next year is of course Fallout 76. I do want to see more of those general Fallout games debut on the Switch because those Bethesda solo experiences are very enjoyable. Trust me, Skyrim is absolutely worth it on the Switch, even if you're double dipping. But what I want out of Fallout 76 is actually just an untied experience. I could pick up this game for any system, but I would choose the Switch simply because of the portable factor. This is something you have to consider with every game that comes to the console. This feature is with every game that launches on the system, which is very good for any game that is being ported to it. But what I mean by an untied experience is that I want to be able to play this game at home and when I'm lying in bed, for example. It's a lot more convenient than just having a TV with me all the time, and although I would need an internet connection, it still isn't a good enough excuse to justify not making the game for the Switch. Out of all the Fallout games though, 76 is in a strange spot. While it wouldn't work as well as single-player Fallout games, it being the newest would make it more likely in some areas. In general though, I would like to see games like Fallout 4 and New Vegas on the Switch too. It's just that I would really appreciate playing Fallout with my friends when I'm not hooked up to the dock. The next game I'm looking forward to seeing is the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Now I should point out that this game could come out this year because the trilogy was actually delayed to November, and even though we have not gotten an official Switch announcement, this is one of the more likely contenders. I'm excited for this game. Seriously, I am as hyped as one can get for a remastered game. I haven't played the original trilogy, even though I was interested in Spyro after spending some younger years playing Skylanders, but being honest, even past that, I'm just really glad to see the praised trilogy that I never got a chance to play coming out in HD. Unfortunately, as of right now, there is no Switch port announcement. There has been leaks though. On Nintendo's own UK store page, for a small amount of time, Spyro Reignited trilogy was actually listed. Now this could mean that development has already started, or an unannounced Switch version, or maybe nothing could be happening at all. But that doesn't mean that we shouldn't narrow out a Switch port entirely, and it is most likely that we might see it in 2019 if it doesn't come out for the launch date. Personally though, I would really like to see the game come to the Switch because, especially on the go, this would be an amazing experience. Imagine playing the first 3 critically acclaimed Spyro games wherever you go. That's why I'm mostly excited for this game. If it doesn't come out on the Switch, then it'll be such a disappointment. This is also in more of a league of the Insane trilogy because Spyro was a PlayStation exclusive, but so was Crash Bandicoot. The Insane trilogy came to Xbox One, the PC platform, PS4 of course, but also the Nintendo Switch. So I wouldn't rule it out completely. When the game launches, we'll most likely know if we're going to get it in 2018, but if not, it's actually very likely that we'll get a port sometime in 2019. Finally, the last third-party game that could be coming to the Switch in 2019 that I'm most excited for is actually Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, I have mentioned this in my direct video that I made a few weeks back, but I still think that this is a contender for games that could come out in 2019 for the Nintendo Switch. Maybe 2018 because the game is actually launching in 2018, but we haven't heard about a port yet. While I am pretty confident we are going to be seeing Grand Theft Auto 5 sometime in the Switch's life, Red Dead Redemption 2 on Switch could be an interesting way to bring over Rockstar support to the Switch. I'm not incredibly familiar with Red Dead Redemption 2 because I don't know that much about Rockstar games in general, but after hearing a lot of praise for the game, I'm starting to look forward to a port on the Nintendo Switch. Rockstar has so far only really made LA Noire available for the Switch, and at least that shows that Rockstar is so far supporting the system, even if it's only with one game right now. The atmosphere and setting of the game is something that I'm really looking forward to, and I would like to take that experience wherever I go. You're probably noticing a trend among my videos when I talk about games. If something comes to the Switch, it has a lot more value for me. Unfortunately, Rockstar has said absolutely nothing on a version of the game coming to the Switch, and with the release date approaching fast, I really don't know if we will ever see it debut on the system. I should say though that I am genuinely hoping for Red Dead Redemption 2 to come to the Nintendo Switch eventually, and I do think that even if it requires a little extra work to adjust the game for the system, it could definitely pay off. So that was mainly just speculation, and I actually don't know if these games are coming out in 2019, but those were my 3 third-party Switch games that could launch in 2019. Anyways, this is my opinion, and if you have your own opinion, please let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to check out my Twitter and Discord, and as always, see you.